And then there isn't going to be a contest. If Varner should happen to win the U.S. Open, then for sure it's clearly understood that Varner should be Player of the Year with the U.S. Open 9-ball championship under his belt.
I don't think so, because there's still going to be 3 more tournaments left. So if something happens and Earl wins a couple of them tournaments, or
well, up at this point, that is.
Oh, up until this point, definitely. I think Varner is definitely will be the favorite going, after this tournament, if he can win this match here.
Okay, now Efren has broken the balls in game number 4. This time he's the one came up dry. Varner broke the balls in the preceding game, not pocketing a ball on the break. Efren took advantage naturally and ran out. Varner doesn't have an offensive shot here. I don't believe.
I think he's got a pretty easy shot to play a safety behind the 2 ball there.
He's going to roll up on the 1, positioning the cue ball behind the 2. He allowed the cue ball to drift just enough to give Reyes some sort of a shot on the 1.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like Reyes has a very, very workable safety here also.
Yeah, it looks like he's got a safety here. He's just going to go behind the 7 ball and leave the 1 ball right there. And did he get up enough? I can't tell if he got up enough. I don't know. I tell you what, if he didn't get up enough, Nick's going to just go behind the 5 here.
Well, there's a gap in between the 7 and the 6. Is there enough of a gap for him to shoot the cue ball between?
I think it is. He's looking like it is. That was a careless error. I mean, that Efren really made there. That was such a fairly easy shot to really snooker him.
Well, Nick's got...
He can go right behind the 5 ball here.
Yeah, well, he has to get him behind the 5. If he doesn't get him behind the 5, he's got a problem.
Well, he left a kick. He can kick to the side rail here. It looks like he can kick the 1 in and run right into the 6 ball. And then maybe that might hold him.
If he runs into the 6 ball and happens to hit the top of the 6, he might find himself behind the 9.
Yeah, he might find himself behind the 9, exactly. He's hitting this kind of hard, so he's going across. Oh, he's kicking that way. Wow, what a shot.
That was an excellent shot.
What a shot.
Shot that with a high ball, by the way.
That is some kind of shot there. I didn't even see he can go up under it that much. That was just a phenomenal shot he made there.
When he shot it with a high ball after contacting the 9, I think the ball had absolutely 0 English on it. That's why it went back.
Exactly. A lot of people think that you have to hit bottom English when you're kicking 2 rails. But if you go over, if you're having to hit the ball full, a lot of times top English is going to make it to where it's a pretty easy hit. And for the cue ball not to move far. That's what you want. You want to split the balls up and fortunately, Efren stuck it behind the ball, and that was just a great shot.
Rick, if we can get the overhead view on this particular shot, we'll have an idea of what kind of an angle he has on the 1. And now the 2 balls on the right-hand cushion, he needs some sort of an angle to attain a shot on the 2 here. Oh, he decided
playing
that.
The safety, and boy, he laid it down good too.
Yeah, if he could have cut off the side cushion, the cushion where he just walked past, if he cut off that part of the cushion, he's certainly done his job.
He's done a great job. I think he has. It looks like Nick maybe has to massate a ball to go. No, he's definitely can't do it. He's going 1 rail here.
Considering the position of the cue ball resting against the side cushion, he's going to have to elevate somewhat and dig down if he expects to hit this ball.
Just like he's doing, because if you hit it high, that's going to make more of a turn on the cue ball, and it's going to, this way he's making more of a straight line, and he hit the 5.
Yeah, well, too much. He dug down too much, or else he didn't hit far enough to the right, either one of the 2. Now, the 5 ball finally did come to rest near the point on the side pocket, which may turn out to be a problem later in the back.
That may be a problem in the match that you wouldn't think, but one good thing about it is the 5 ball is going to, wherever you get, the 6 ball is just right down by the corner.
That's a very good observation there.
So it won't, if he can get on the 5 and just make the 5, that's going to be okay. Whereas if the 6 was maybe on the bottom rail where the 7 was at, then it'd be a lot tougher run out.
The 6 is really placed conveniently in regards to the 5. All he needs to do is get any kind of a shot on the 5 in either corner. The 6 is right there.
Well, one thing here, you have to look, if the 4 goes in the side, maybe not present too much of a problem, but if it only goes in the corner, then he has to watch his angle here. Okay, well, he got a good angle on it, so the shot here, which way would you play this? Would you play it back across and play the 5 in the bottom corner, or up by the 6?
I like a center ball straight across. I think he likes it differently. I think he's going to go in front of the 5, going down toward the other corner.
Shoot the 5 in the other corner. I think, that shot is such an easier shot because you don't have to look at that side pocket right there. The side pocket, whereas if you was on the other side of it, you have to get straight in to have an easy shot. Whereas if you got an angle, then the side pocket is posing a big problem on you.
Okay, if he's able to avoid contacting the 7 here, the remainder of this rack should be rather routine, which he's done quite nicely. All he needs to do now is attain the angle up table, pass the side pocket for the 8 in the side, the 9 in the corner, and all of a sudden we're going to see a 3-1 advantage for Reyes.
Should be 3-1 here. And I tell you what, the last couple breaks we've seen, the balls haven't broken that well for either player. So, you know, it looked like the first couple breaks they really broke well, but then the last couple they haven't. So the breaks are really, you know, changing.
Well, another thing that you have to consider when you notice that the table was really, you know, stingy on giving up balls on the break is that an advantage by 2 or 3 games on a table that doesn't give up balls on the break becomes much bigger.
Could be very big, yeah, because if balls were really going on the break, you know, and you get a 3 or 4 game lead, it's still not, you're still not safely home yet, because if balls are going to break, then the other player can just run 3 or 4 games right back at you. So,
exactly.
Like here, if a stingy, like you say, a 3 or 4 game lead here means
it's awfully big.
Means a lot here.
Particularly when the race is to 9.
Exactly, that's the biggest part.
Okay, this is game number 5. Reyes leads in the match 3-1, and the last 2 times the balls have been broken, each player has come up dry on the break. Last rack, Efren came up dry. The rack that preceded that was Varner. When he broke, he came up dry.
Yep, I'm anxious to see how the balls react here. Corner ball there.
Corner ball did go in.
Okay, I think he's going to have a shot here.
The ones are going to come out.
Going to have a shot here. Yeah.
And it came out just enough to give him a shot. Now, I don't know about the 8 ball next to the 1.
I think that's the 7.
Or the 7 next to the 1. The 2 came to rest near the right-hand side pocket. Can he draw the ball back off of the 7 and back of the 2, down table, or does the 7 preclude him from doing that?
I think the 7 actually hurts him here, because I think he's going to come close to the side pocket. No, he come full into the 7.
Okay, look at the position of the 3. Very nicely in front of the lower left-hand corner. I don't know if that's the 4.
I think that's
is
the
that
4,
the 4?
The 4, then the 6, 7, and then the 8's down by the 9 ball on the bottom rail.
Okay, the 3, the 4, the 6, and the 7, no problem. But getting from the 7 to the 8, that may be a problem, depending on the angle that he ends up with.
That could be his worst problem, right?
And everything stems from this shot here. Actually, he's playing position for the 7 right now when he plays position for the 6. The angle that he gets on the 6 will determine what type of an angle he'll get on the 7.
Exactly. What he wants to do is, his best position is get down. He didn't want the angle the other way, so now he's got a choice. He can elect to go either angle now, by the way he got there.
I think what he'll do, he'll draw it to the side cushion and then toward the 7, staying on the line that he wants to stay on for a nice angle to cut the 7.
Looks like he's too much straight in, no?
Now he's staying on that line.
Staying on the line toward the 7.
Yeah, exactly. Now he's got the angle. He stayed on that line. Now all he needs to do is pocket the 7, cross table for the 8.
Right. I tell you, it looks like he's pocketing the balls cleanly now. They're really going in with a lot of velocity.
This is game number 5. Reyes does lead in the match 3-1.
Yeah, you can pocket the 9 here and be up 4-1, and this is a pretty big lead.
Efren Reyes says, "Hey, I'm tired of finishing second. I come prepared to play in this tournament." At the end of game number 5, Efren Reyes, the player with the lead, 4-1.